The _Ash_Sweeper_Queen___movie Act I. Origins of a hero in the miscrowded village of Oakhaven. A young orphan named Elara watched, listened, and learned. The camera pans across the quaint houses and bustling marketplace, finally settling on a girl with bright eyes and tattered clothes. Elara moves through the crowd, helping an elderly woman with her basket, comforting a crying child, and offering a kind word to a weary farmer. The morning ambience of the village fills the air. Roosters crowing, bread baking, and the soft murmur of conversation. As the sun climbs higher, we see Elara's early ingenuity at work. The sound of rushing water mingles with her determined footsteps. In the village herb garden, her nimble fingers pluck healing plants with practiced ease. Her mind held solutions where others saw problems. The narrator intones as we watch Elara devise a pulley system to help her neighbor repair a damaged roof. Night falls, and a royal herald arrives in a flurry of trumpets and fluttering banners. In the flickering candlelight of her modest home, Elara sketches furiously, her quill scratching against parchment as she outlines an ambitious irrigation plan. The king sought solutions. Elara dared to dream a plan to save many, the narrator explains, as we see determination blazing in the young girl's eyes. Act 2. Trials at Court. The scene shifts dramatically as Elara arrives at the Grand Palace, its towering spires and gleaming marble a stark contrast to her humble origins. Bustling servants rush past, barely sparing a glance for the girl in patched clothes. Yet Elara's eyes miss nothing, taking in every detail of her new surroundings. As a scullery maid, she observed all, learning the kingdom's true state, the narrator reveals as we see Elara scrubbing floors while eavesdropping on courtiers' conversations. In the echoing council chamber, tension mounts as royal advisors argue fruitlessly. Voices rise and fall, their words bouncing off the vaulted ceiling. Suddenly, a small voice cuts through the clamor. All eyes turn to Elara as she steps forward, her voice steady despite her racing heart. Her humble words, born of insight, silence doubters, the narrator says. As we watch the girl outline her plans for irrigation and tax reform, the chamber falls silent, save for the soft rustle of robes as the advisors lean in to listen. Act 3. The people's cry crisis grips the kingdom as news spreads of the king's illness. The streets fill with worried citizens, their chants for guidance growing louder by the moment. In this tumultuous scene, Elara emerges, her presence a calm in the storm. As the king faltered, the people remembered her wisdom and called her queen, the narrator explains. We hear the pounding of drums and the rhythmic chanting of the crowd as Elara addresses them, her words bringing hope to their troubled hearts. In the gilded halls of power, lords and ladies debate furiously. Their faces are a study in conflict, fear of change warring with grudging respect for Elara's proven wisdom. As the arguments reach a fever pitch, we focus on Elara's serene expression. Faced with virtue and the people's will, tradition gave way to justice, the narrator intones one by one. The nobles bow their heads in acceptance, the sound of their murmurs giving way to triumphant strings. Act 4. Reign of Compassion. As the sun rises on a new era, we witness Elara's coronation. The crown settles on her brow, glinting in the morning light. What follows is a montage of progress and prosperity. New schools rising from barren ground, bridges spanning once impassable ravines, and Elara herself engaged in diplomatic talks with leaders from far-off lands. From ashes, a queen arose, guiding Eldoria with wisdom and heart, the narrator declares. As a choir swells and an orchestra plays a triumphant melody, in the final moments we see Queen Elara standing atop a hill, overlooking golden fields, where children play freely. The wind rustles her royal robes, and a soft smile plays on her lips. From ash, she rose, building a kingdom, a queen remembered for eternity, the narrator concludes. As the music fades and the sounds of nature take over, birdsong and a gentle breeze, we re-left with an image of peace and prosperity, a testament to the power of compassion and ingenuity. The Ash-Sweeper is more than just a tale of rags to riches. It's a story that resonates with audiences of all ages, tapping into our collective desire for justice, wisdom, and compassionate leadership. The visual journey from Misty Village to Grand Palace creates a rich, immersive world that viewers can lose themselves in. What makes this story particularly engaging is its relevance to modern times. Elara's rise from humble beginnings to a position of power speaks to the universal hope that merit and hard work can overcome societal barriers. Her innovative solutions to age-old problems like irrigation and tax reform mirror the kind of fresh thinking many yearn for in today's complex world. The narrative's pacing keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. Each scene builds upon the last, creating a sense of momentum that carries through to the triumphant conclusion. The use of visual contrasts. Misty Village versus Gleaming Palace. Elara's patched clothes against the noble's finery adds depth and texture to the storytelling. What truly sets the Ash-Sweeper apart is its emotional core. Elara's journey is not just about personal success, but about uplifting an entire kingdom. This focus on community and the greater good taps into a current cultural zeitgeist that values collective well-being over individual gain. It's a message that resonates strongly in an era where many feel disconnected and are seeking stories of unity and shared purpose. The script's attention to sensory details, from the morning ambience of Oakhaven to the echoing chambers of the palace, creates a fully realized world that viewers can almost touch and smell. This immersive quality is key to keeping modern audiences engaged, especially in an age of short attention spans and constant digital distraction. Moreover, the Ash-Sweeper offers a fresh take on the classic hero's journey. By centering a young female protagonist who wins not through physical strength or magical powers, but through intelligence, empathy, and perseverance, the story subverts traditional narratives in a way that feels both timely and timeless. In conclusion, the Ash-Sweeper is poised to capture hearts and minds with its blend of classic storytelling and modern sensibilities. Its themes of social justice, innovative problem-solving, and compassionate leadership are sure to spark discussions long after the credits roll. This is more than just entertainment. It's a call to action, inspiring viewers to look for the Elara in themselves and to believe in the power of one person to change the world.